Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Jazzy Wicks candle review. Today I am reviewing the last 3 scents from the UK Yankee Candle Christmas collection for 2022. So you can see here I've got Snow Globe Wonderland, Peppermint Pinwheels and Spun Sugar Flurries. So I've already reviewed 2 of these scents which are in a part 1 video which I'll link down below. So that included Winter Night Stars and Snowflake Kisses. So then I thought I'd do all these 3 in one video, just so you've only got to watch 2 parts to get a good feel for the new 2022 scents. So I'm going to start off with Snow Globe Wonderland. So you can see I've got these all in the wax melt format. So these are £1.99 on the Yankee Candle website. Can get them a little bit cheaper on websites such as Temptation Gifts. Candles Direct to do them a little bit cheaper. But these are also available in a large jar and a medium jar. And the wax melt, obviously. Peppermint Pinwheels is actually only available in a wax melt on the website at the moment. But Spun Sugar Flurries and Snow Globe Wonderland, you can get them as a large or medium jar too. So yeah, I'll start off with Snow Globe Wonderland. I love the label for this. On the large jar, it looks absolutely lovely. And I kept a little bit of the wax just so you could see what colour it was. It's just that, well, that was quite a white colour compared to like some of them that are a bit off-white. So the fragrance notes for this. So we've got top notes of Icy Mint with star anise, sage and hollyberry, with mid notes of nutmeg, eucalyptus and lavender, and base notes of cedarwood, praline and snow moss. The main notes that came through for me on this one was probably, I'm going to say like the nutmeg, the cedarwood, maybe the praline. It was a nice scent, but it wasn't strong enough for what I would have liked. It was quite a subtle scent. I think it might have been better if you got the large jar and had it burning under your lamp, but again, you shouldn't have to do that. I didn't get any like mint smell, maybe a little bit of sage and hollyberry in there. So it was very, it was a very strange mix. So you've the sage, the hollyberry, the nutmeg and the cedarwood praline came through for me the most. So it was a nice sweet scent with those slight undertones of like the sage and bits like that. But it wasn't, even though the top notes are sage and hollyberry, I'd say they was more of the undertone for me. So that one, for a throw rating, I'd probably give it a 6 out of 10. It was better than, definitely better than the Winter Night Stars. Not too sure if I'd say it was better than Snowflake Kisses though, because I did like that, but I'll do like my order of what one's best to worst at the end. So then we've got Spun Sugar Flurries. So again, I kept a little bit of the wax, so basically the same colour as Snow Globe Wonderland. So I love the little picture on this as well of the cake. So the top notes for this one are whipped pineapple with lemon, apricot and apple, mid notes of cinnamon, jasmine, evergreen snow, cognac, with base notes of spun sugar, amber, sandalwood, cedarwood, musk and moss. This to me is nothing like what this wax melt smelled like. So I did not get no pineapple, I didn't get any lemon. Basically all those top notes I did not get. So I got the cinnamon, I got the spun sugar, I probably would say I got the amber. But to me, this was more of a cakey scent than, like, obviously it's got the cake on the front, so I don't know if it's some like strange, my mind is seeing the cakey picture, so it's ignoring some of the notes. But to me, this was more of a dessert scent. Like, maybe it is a mix of those notes, like the whipped pineapple and the lemon, but they just weren't strong enough to be distinctive. But for me, this was more of a desserty scent. It was definitely stronger than Snow Globe Wonderland. Personally, I would say a 7 out of 10 for the throw, so not much stronger than this one, but it was definitely better performing. I don't think, I know I haven't reviewed this one yet, but I don't think out of all 5 scents, maybe apart from Snowflake Kisses, I think they all need to be burnt in a bit of a smaller room just to really appreciate them. So I'll go on to Peppermint Pinwheels now. So red wax, not too dark, and you can see you've got the Peppermint Pinwheel picture there as well. So let me just have a look at the fragrance notes for this one. So we've got top notes of sparkling peppermint with melted butter and sea salt, mid notes of kettle corn, crushed candy cane and winter mint, with base notes of whipped vanilla, dark chocolate and frosted spearmint. So I was really hoping this one would be a little bit like Candy Cane Lane. Candy Cane Lane is one of my all-time favourite Christmas scents. It's so strong. Obviously it's a bit harder to get now because they don't make it anymore, but they're still floating around. I have got a large jar of it downstairs, but I'm keeping that for I don't know, I'm just holding it because I love it and I'm scared I won't be able to get it again. So this one, I had high expectations for this one. The main notes that came through for me was the peppermint, and probably it had a nice vanilla smell to it as well. I didn't really get any chocolate from it, but the spearmint, the peppermint, the vanilla, maybe some melted butter, candy cane, they all came through for me. But again, I think it still needed to be in a slightly smaller room, and I would say if you had the jar of this one, I think there's a jar of this one. I'll put a link to it down below if I can find it on another website, but it's just strange that Yankee Candle have only got it as the wax melt on their website. I'll put the information in the description down below. I'll have a quick look into it like after I've filmed this video, just so I can update you in the description. But I think this would perform lovely if you had it as a large jar under your candle lamp, because then it would be better in a larger room. But as far as it goes, throw rating, 8 out of 10. For me, now reviewing all of them, obviously I hadn't done a throw rating or even smelt these ones burning yet when I'd done the other two. So for a top 5, I'm going to say my number 1 favourite out of all 5 is probably going to be Snowflake Kisses. So Snowflake Kisses was a very clean scent, which isn't a scent I'd normally go for, but I'm rating it as number 1 purely because it was the strongest. I think that one carried the best. Now I've reviewed all 5 of them. I definitely think for me that one was the strongest, and if you was just going to buy it on having a strong throw rating, that one's probably the best. And like I say, it was a really nice clean smell. It just didn't remind me much of Christmas. It was more of a spring scent for me, like nice and fresh and clean, but it was strong. In second place, I'm going to say Peppermint Pinwheels. In third place, I'm going to say Spun Sugar Flurries. In fourth place, I'm saying Snow Globe Wonderland. And for me, the worst one was probably Winter Night Stars, just because Winter Night Stars, they always bring out a wax at Christmas that's that dark blue colour, like Icy Blue Spruce, or like ones that are reminiscent of the Perfect Tree, like those sort of scents that they've done in the past. And that's what I thought Winter Night Stars was going to be like, because there's always one in the collection that's those sort of evergreeny, musky, sort of sprucey smells. But for me, it just really was, it didn't smell of anything, really. It was the weakest one out of all 5 of them. So if you do go off of any of my reviews and you was only going to buy 1 or 2 of these, I would recommend that you went for Snowflake Kisses and Peppermint Pinwheels. If you don't like peppermint, obviously you're not going to enjoy Peppermint Pinwheels. Don't worry about the chocolate in it, because like I say, I couldn't smell that because I know quite a lot of people aren't keen on the chocolate smell. But you can't smell the chocolate in this. It's more just the peppermint. But if you don't like peppermint and you was going to go for a top 2, give Snowflake Kisses and Spun Sugar Flurries a go. They were my top ones. So let me know if you've tried any of the Christmas scents yet and what you thought of them. And I'm probably not going to buy any of these in a large jar format. I've tried them now, and I might be keen to get that one if I could find it, but we'll see. But as always, thank you for watching. Let me know what you thought of the UK's 2022 Christmas collection, and I'll get a new review out for you soon.